Welcome back to the Stephan Show. My name is Graham and welcome to my show. And in one of my previous videos, I put my coffee in a wine glass and everyone just was freaking out in the comments. They loved it. So today I'm going to be one-upping that and I put my coffee in a champagne glass because we're going to be celebrating today. What are we celebrating, you might ask? Well, there's a brand new episode of, wait for it, Millennial Money. That's right, it's my favorite show. They follow the lives of everyday millennials and they see how they spend and sometimes how they waste all of their money. And then what I do is I sit behind a computer screen and judge them for everyone to see. How fun is that? This is what I get to do first thing in the morning. I literally woke up, hopped in the shower, put this in a champagne glass, turned on the camera. This is the life, guys. So with that said, let's smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm and let's get the 4 free stocks down below in the description when you sign up for Webull and deposit $100 on the platform because those stocks are potentially worth up to $1,600. So if you want a potentially amazing early Christmas or holiday present, use that link down below. Enjoy those 4 free stocks. And with that said, let's start the video here.
I think that teachers have had a bad rep in the United States and especially working for public schools in terms of low salaries and other negative, bad conditions. But I think that it's totally possible to be a professional teacher and to live a comfortable life on a teacher's salary here in Texas.
Yeah, that's the thing though. That's the thing. Texas. Try doing that in California. Try having a $35,000 teacher career in California, teaching really just spoiled, stuck up, arrogant high school kids. Try doing that in California. This is a Texas thing. I really believe that. I also don't know why teacher salaries are so low. I think it's probably because, I don't know, a lot of those might be publicly funded and they just don't get the money and so they lower down the salaries. Someone can comment down below and let me know why.
I'm Lonnie Huang. I'm 25 years old. I make $58,400 a year and I live in Dallas, Texas. I'm a middle school math teacher.
Middle school math. I had fun, I think, in middle school math. We had this thing called the Mad Minute, where it was we had 1 minute to answer as many multiplication problems as we could on a big sheet. And depending on how many you finished in that minute, you get points. I had so much fun with that, because that was the easy math. My math ability really stopped at 7th grade. Anything above 7th grade math, no idea how to do that. I could calculate real estate cash flow, commissions when I sell a house, anything beyond that. I have no idea how to do this. Lonnie made an additional $1,212 a year from virtual summer school and making instructional math videos. There we go. That's how you scale up as a teacher. This is really something I think a lot of teachers should do because here's the thing, it's sometimes instead of just reaching 20 students or 30 students or in California 50 students in a classroom per teacher, sometimes you might be able to teach thousands of people online with the same effort it would take just to teach one. So you may as well just use that as a way to scale up.
When I was working in Oklahoma, my starting salary was one of the lowest starting salaries for teachers in the nation. I actually participated in the Oklahoma teacher walkout. The starting salary back then, I believe, was $32,400 or $900. And so moving to Texas, it was definitely a $10,000, $15,000 salary increase with the same amount of experience. So I'm very satisfied with my current salary.
Why is that? Is it because the cost of living is a little bit higher in Dallas? That's the only thing to me that kind of makes sense. Or maybe the funding for schools is a lot higher in Dallas. My guess is probably on cost of living increase, but I could be wrong on that one.
It's always been a dream of mine to own my own home. In Chicago, I definitely wouldn't be able to afford the houses there. But moving to Texas and seeing how affordable houses still are, especially with the salary that I'm making as a teacher here, I knew I had to jump on this opportunity.
Oh, not for long. I guarantee it. I guarantee it, guys. Give this 20 years. We're all going to look back and everyone's going to say the same thing. Oh, look how affordable it is in Dallas, Texas. And then everyone moves there and then it's no longer affordable. I think that's what happened to LA. Everyone's like, wow, look how great the weather is. Let's all move here. Prices go up crazy. And they're like, oh, look at that over there. So I think Austin, Texas, Dallas, Texas, Phoenix, Arizona. There's some of these places out there that I think Vegas, I think is one of them. I'm biased though because I've bought a place in Vegas. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. $155,000. That's crazy. That's such a... Here in LA, everything is so expensive. Just add an extra zero to that. There we go.
So buying this house for myself, I think a lot of people are surprised, especially because they know I have a boyfriend. They're like, oh, did you guys buy it together? That's always like one of their first questions.
Andrew was unemployed until October 2020. Well, yeah, I mean, the job market really this year has been just decimated. So I don't blame, it's very difficult at this point to find any jobs that are hiring right now. Everyone's scaling back. And then the people who are employed are doing double the work right now.
I definitely was paying for a majority of things. And when he was able to, I started, charging for rent and utilities. And so over time, I've been increasing that amount, but it's not quite half as of right now.
Wouldn't he be making a lot of money from unemployment though? I don't want to assume, but if he's unemployed during one of the times where they had the highest unemployment payment ever in history, we're talking about getting unemployment plus an extra $600 a week. That's actually probably almost how much she's making. I don't know. I don't know the details here, but maybe he would have qualified. Maybe not. Maybe not though.
I think that there was some tension over money during lockdown and because of the quarantine, just because I felt like he was getting a little too comfortable. And so that's, where I drew the line of, I don't mind helping and paying for these things as long as you're not getting comfortable and starting to take advantage of it and starting to feel complacent, because it's important for me to make sure that the people around me are building better saving habits themselves and not just relying on one person.
Ooh. I don't know about this, guys. I'm no Dr. Phil here. I'm definitely not a Dr. Phil, but I wouldn't want to mention anything like that in the Millennial Money. Hey, getting too complacent here. I'm not. I don't know about that. Tough one, because you never want someone just to feel too complacent on their, you always want that person to have that own natural drive and never have it where it's this is kind of getting comfortable here. All right, this is fine. And then they don't push themselves. You always want someone just to naturally want to do that, regardless of what's going on around them. Okay, let's continue though. Let's see if we get more relationship drama. That's what Millennial Money needs. Millennial Money needs some relationship, just going at it, money issues. Oh, I'd love to do something like that at some point. Maybe that's what this could turn into, is money relationship problems. And I could be that dude who just gets in between and just hey, you're right, you're wrong, chip in, get a job, stop paying for that. That would be fun. I would do that. I'd love to do that.
My mindset towards saving is that everything that I'm putting into my savings, that's money I don't have anymore.
All right, let's see. October 2020, wisdom teeth removal, $1,850. That's a one-time expense. Housing, $1,217 a month with a T. Mortgage, PMI, because she put almost no money down on this place, under 20%. Listen, you got to pay this place down. They were financed to get rid of that PMI. Get rid of it. You're probably sitting on equity right now. You may as well PMI that thing away. Then we got MISC, $538 with a double T, travel, donations, cat food. Ooh, okay. I'm guessing a lot of that's got to be donations because cat food is not that expensive. Even the fancy feasts, those are 50 cents each. Travel, you ain't traveling, so that's got to be donations. Pension, $399. Hopefully those pensions are still around. I mean, the pension fund in so many places, just everyone is basically just paying in to fund the person before them. Not really the best system out there, but anyway, I hope it's still there for her. Food, $374 with a paragraph sign. Groceries, eating out. That's fine, especially for her and her boyfriend. That's fine. Utilities, $329. That's a lot of money for utilities. It could be Texas. Maybe she's running the AC a lot, but That's high. Like when it was just me, my utilities were like $85 a month when it was just me. Now it's a little bit more, but not by that much. Then we got transportation, 108 with a triangle. Gas and car insurance, that's fine. Insurance, $85 a month with a diamond. Health, dental, and vision. Not bad. That's actually really good for insurance. Really good for all of those things. Mine is like, how much is mine? Like $200 and something a month? It covers nothing. But she's probably got that covered through her work, so she's good there. Subscriptions with a squiggly S. Teachers Union dues, Amazon Prime, Spotify, not bad. Phone at $50, not bad. Overall, I'd say it's okay. Let's see that. Housing, get rid of the PMI. That's my biggest complaint. Food is okay. Utilities are a lot. Bring down the utilities, get rid of the PMI. That would make me happy. Let's see, total assets, checking, $5,000, savings, $10,000, retirement, $10,000, Robin at $2,200, and house, $155. Not bad. Not bad. Actually, I think these are good allocations overall. Totally happy with it.
During the week, I meal prep, so Monday through Friday. It's just easier because as a teacher, I don't always come home at the same time every day, and so I don't usually want to come home and cook, so I just have it prepared on Sunday.
Ooh, I love that. Look at that. That's what I always tell people. Buy like a Honda Civic, Toyota Corolla. Buy a car that's just a little bit used. That's it. Still runs, has another 20 years of life left in it. Look at that, $2,500 for this car. This car is going to last her another 10, 15 years. Easy. No issues. Hondas are so reliable. Seriously, my mom had a Honda. She was driving a 1990 Honda Civic for like 20-something years. And I remember she'd pick me up from, what was it, like ninth grade. And this car was like all beat up, and I poor mom, I was embarrassed. And I'd tell her like, could you park a little bit further away? Because the car was all like dinged up. Like it really like, not exactly the best, but I told her to pick me up like so no one could see. Because I was embarrassed. Because some kids would have their parents pick them up in like BMWs and stuff like that. Or like really fancy cars. And but anyway, that car lasted a long time.
After graduating college, I had about $16,000 in student debt.
No, not bad. Congratulations, paying off your student loans that fast. All for it. Congratulations.
Hi, welcome to my classroom. I'm Miss Juan.
Oh, look at that. Wow, I just hated classrooms. Like, just looking at that, I don't like it. There's something about just sitting in a classroom that just, so many bad memories. Like, nothing against it. It was just, I didn't like learning. I just didn't like any of these topics. I just wanted to do my own thing. Back then, I was more interested in like, how can I learn about reef aquariums? That was it. That's all I wanted to do is just, how can I research reef aquariums and how to keep like SPS corals? Like that was it.
I would say I'm a good saver, or I would like to think I'm a good saver when I can be. But in terms of like investing, I'm still new at that. And so good with money, I feel like is relative. Like, am I comfortable with where I am right now? If an emergency were to happen, would I be okay? I think I would say yes. But I think that if I upward compare, there's people doing like way better and maybe have more knowledge about financial literacy than I do. But with the knowledge that I do have, I find it important with my role as a teacher, a math teacher.
She should talk about investing, make like math-related investing questions. Like if Jack goes and invests $500 a week into Tesla call options that expire on January 31st, if Tesla goes to $800, how much money is he gonna make? Like stuff like that I think would be really fun.
Since I've increased my salary, I don't think I'm as nitpicky about cutting costs, and I finally feel at the point where I don't have to be so conscious and obsessed with like my finances the way that I used to feel, especially since buying my house. I think that was like a really big goal for me, and so I really wanted to make sure that I can could do that. And now that I have that, I think that, I want to enjoy the moment, because as much as I'm a high achieving person, I also realize that there has to be a balance between enjoying what I have, because if you're always looking towards the next thing, you're never going to feel like you have enough.
Great video, but then let's go and see what the comments say. This is always my favorite part. Let's see what the comments say. We see Nuance Bro. What's up, man? What's up, bro? Somehow I don't think that relationship is gonna last. Brutal, lol. Yeah, that dude is a bum low-key. Good to know I'm not the only one thinking that. Yeah, she clearly doesn't respect him if she's putting him out there like that. That's kind of what I was thinking. I'm sure she'll have her own reasoning for that. If I were her, I just wouldn't say anything. Just leave that part out of there. That wasn't necessarily too related to her video, but he could also be going through like tough times. I mean, here's the thing. We don't know the full side of the story. We're only hearing her side of things. Maybe we could give him the benefit of the doubt on that one because we don't know the entire situation. I'm sure if he was on there, he would have something different to say. So let's be fair about that. No wonder why her boyfriend hides his face. These comments are brutal. Wow. All right, so a lot of comments about the boyfriend. I don't know if she's regretting saying that. I'm sure he's reading all the comments. I'm sure he's watching this video too. So listen, as a boyfriend myself, I just want to say I'll give you the benefit of the doubt on this. We don't know the whole situation, and we've all been through those times where you go through a bit of a lull. Not saying that what she's saying is right, but we don't know your side of the story. So how about that? We could get your side of the story at some point if you ever want to share it. So overall, great video. Not a lot of complaints. I hope she's doing the Roth IRA. I think she was, but I would say get rid of the PMI in the house. That's not good. Utilities are high. Find a way to bring those down. And other than that, great story. Congratulations on everything you're doing, and another great episode of Millennial Money. So with that said, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to destroy the like button, subscribe button, and notification bell. Also, feel free to add me on Instagram. I post it pretty much daily, so if you want to be a part of it there, feel free to add me there, as in the podcast, The Iced Coffee Hour. New episodes being posted every single Sunday. You don't want to miss out for this upcoming week's episode. It's going to be crazy. Subscribe to that down below in the description, where you could also get your 4 free stocks when you sign up for Webull. Those stocks are worth up to $1,600, and the offer expires any day now. So if you want those stocks, use the link down below. This is probably the last chance you're going to have to do this. Enjoy those stocks. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.